What's up, guys? It's your boy World Peace. Today, Anivia versus Akali matchup. Ladies and gentlemen. Look, there is a bit of story. Just a bit. I came from work. It was a lot of work today. And I woke up already, I don't know, 6 o'clock. And I played this game after work. Because I have to play just one game per day. And I know I was feeling still not like in an I mean, my mood was very good, but I was just eating before the game, so I was like, I don't know. Should I really play now the game? And then I got matched against Akali, and the Akali matchup is very hard, actually, especially if the Akali is good, and you will see that Akali is quite good, quite fantastic. I won't be the carry of this game. You will see it. I'm playing, especially in the early game, I'm playing quite horrible. I'm going here for the early trades with my E. I don't want to trade too much with Akali. Here I'm kind of forced because she goes for it. She gets a quite good trade, but I trade with her back, so it's kind of okay. The problem, I didn't want to trade with her that much, was that my wave would be pushing, and I knew already that Lee Sin is still on top side. So I wanted a very, very slow push, if even. I actually wanted a freeze, but she is playing quite defensive at this point, so this is not the best for me because Lee Sin could now roam top lane, and this could be quite problematic for me. But since I already see that Kayn is on my wolves, that means normally Lee Sin should have either ganked me now or is at his wolves. So this was quite fine. Here I'm faking a ward. It's a little fake ward because I used my ward already before. Akali didn't ping it, so doesn't matter. But you see, I'm not really super warmed up. I think this was the biggest issue. I didn't play a game today. I came after work. I was not. I was just eating, so I was still a bit like tired of the eating, and I didn't warm up. And that was a bit the problem because I'm losing a lot of CS unnecessary in the lane, and you know that feeling when you're playing with your hand, with your mouse, and you feel that your hand is not really still warmed up. And this was the same for me in this game. I was completely not warmed up. Also my timing was a bit off, so yeah. And also Akali matchup, you will see it's very annoying. She found here some loopholes into my top lane strategy, so where I'm always freezing, she found amazing loopholes. That's why I want to also show you a bit this video, to show you that Akali, it's not really about my playstyle. You can learn something for Anivia, but I think that Akali played it quite well into the top lane Anivia matchup. Here Kayn goes for a nice gank for me, so I really like it. Doesn't bring me much, just a bit of pressure. And I take it. I 100% take it here. Problem is still my wave is pushing back kinda. I'm not so sure, and I don't have mana. And I don't want my act to be forced before level 6. So in the end I just go back here. Wonderfully timed here, or someone pinged me, Kayn pinged me. So I'm going back. It's not really the worst. Now Akali also stops me. And here is really where I get a little freeze going, because I'm blocking here some minions. And this is amazing. I'm not sure if she's pushing. Yeah, I think she's kind of pushing, so it wouldn't have really mattered. Slowly waking up, but still not really awake or warmed up. I get at least quite good items. I have a ruby crystal tier and one potion. It's not the best bag. If I would have last hit it a bit better, it would be perfect. Here I'm going for the freeze, and that forces Akali actually to stay. And this is where I get a bit of pressure or fake pressure back, because it really didn't bring me much, to be honest. She just could have gone back, lose 3 minutes, and then she would have been back on the lane with full HP. I think it would have been better, because now she's not really pressuring with her level 6 on me. And I would be still quite safe, and I'm just annoying her. Because now I'm going again for the freeze here. And she stays, actually. So that's quite nice for me. Even though I'm 10 CS behind, I'm still okay with that. But this Akali, she was really annoying. She now takes a bad trade. And this is now perfect position again for me, because I know now that I can just push the next wave. If Lee Sin doesn't come, and I'm taking here the risk, I can just push that wave, and she won't be able to freeze my next wave. That means, yes, she has to teleport, but I can just go back. So I get a free back here, and now it's a very good position for me. Yeah, she's ahead 6, 7, 8 CS, who cares? I have my 2 ruby crystals, I have now my refillable potion. Perfect back would be also with a vision ward. I was not able to buy it. And now at least the wave is kinda even. But yeah, she's a bit ahead. I would really blame that on myself. I was not really warmed up. And yeah, my Zoe is going crazy, by the way, in this game. This Zoe is just amazing. And my bot lane and my jungler is, yeah, the usual, you could say. So we will have a super interesting game for you. Just needs, I think, 3-4 minutes, and you will see that game is super interesting here. Going for the freeze. I want Akali to be pushing, because I never want to be pushing that lane, okay? I never want to, because then Akali does, I don't know, a fake outplay on me. I lose my egg. She's also one of the champions that actually, if she plays it perfect, she just can kill me in my egg. And look what she does. This is super annoying. This really annoyed me so much, because she's using her shadow, then her E, and she takes the plate. And I cannot trade back, or I cannot deny her that plate. So even though I'm freezing in a perfect way, she always can get a lead by that. And this really annoyed me. So this is a bit of a loophole to my strategy. The good thing is, since I'm always freezing, you see Lee Sin is here waiting to try to make an angle onto me. Was not able to make something. So this is quite amazing. Even though that Akali, look at her lead. She already has quite a lead. And with that plate she will get, it's just annoying. And this Akali will play it even better than this. So really respect to Nikyo. Nice one. Didn't expect that one. So I take a bit of a trade here. I knew already, okay, if I survive just a bit longer, I have my teleport. So that was really my strategy here, to survive as long as possible till I have my teleport back. And then I can really, because it should be my catalyst, I can really be in an even better position. It's not the worst state, but I really didn't like that matchup, and she was playing it so good. Now I'm saving here some mana. As you can see, I'm not really using my abilities. I'm trying to make perfect last hit in here. And now I needed it just for the wall. But you see, at this moment, I was just looking at the time of my teleport, because I really wanted to go back. We find here now Lee Sin. And that is a bit problematic for me, because I'm not able to hit my Q. I lose a bit of mana. Should have not even tried to use my Q here. Because now, again, here I'm kind of forced to use mana. And the worst thing is that my team goes for those engages. This is always happening in games where, yes, my Zoe is super fat. She is super fat. My jungle is behind. And yes, mid lane is behind. Their jungle is ahead. And top lane is kind of even. But the difference is, I'm not here because I was pushed on the turret. And the second thing is, I don't have mana. And this is just very problematic. I really didn't want to fight this one. In the end, yes, I will get here an assist, at least on the Lee Sin. But my Zoe is now in big problems and trying here my best to save her. She will just die. But yeah, those 3 versus 3 early fights are normally not going so much in my favor, because if I'm playing top lane, when I play mid lane it's kind of fine, but when I'm playing top lane I'm normally freezing a lot, and especially at this time I didn't have any mana, so the fight was just not winning for us, and there is nothing you can do. Your team is fighting it, and if you don't help, they will flame you. Again, the Akali trick, so super annoying. And you have to understand my mood at this moment was, oh my god, I should have not queued up. Because yeah, it was just a mistake. Here I forgot to do my wall. So I'm at least walling out 1 minion to freeze the lane. So I'm still try-harding, but my mood dropped a bit. And the good thing about that is actually I can now save my teleport. As you can see, don't use your teleport here, okay? Just save it, because, okay, you will lose 1-2 minutes. Does it really matter on Anivia? I don't really think so. Yeah? I'm not in the LEC game. I have my vision ward. I place it here. And now the laning state is actually quite good for me. Even though Akali is super ahead. She has 2 kills. She has a gunblade. So she will do a lot of damage. But I'm really denying Akali the mechanical outplays, okay? This is what I was aiming for. And you saw already a bit of Akali. She knows her champion. I think she's Diamond 3. So I'm just neutralizing that lane. I really hate the Akali matchup because there's not so much. It's not really winning for Anivia. You can win in the late game against Akali. It's really possible as Anivia. But in the early game and also mid game, you need to give the respect. Especially against good Akali players. Now she goes here also, and this is what I really hate, to take or to make a proxy. I really tried to deny it. She takes a bit of a trade, but as you can see, she just played it well, and she found here very good loopholes. I'm not sure if it's her first time playing against an Akali, against an Anivia who does that. For me, it was definitely the first time an Akali found here the loopholes. But very well played, and look what Akali does. Look what she's doing. She's going here for the perfect TP. I saw it now, and if I TP now, they would not help. And look, Akali gets a double. Worst case scenario for me, okay? Worst case scenario for Anivia. I could not TP there. Yeah, it would have been already too late. And she found loopholes into my strategy. She's playing very well. She gets all the plates. And now she found also a way to impact the map, impact the bot lane. Worst case scenario for me as a Anivia who is trying to neutralize the lane. And at this moment, I was really already, my mood was oof. Because what Akali did was just very well played. You really cannot deny it. You can really also say, Anivia, you are too passive. I guess I was. I was not really warmed up. I think this is really problematic. I should have played at least like a bot game and playing drum. And look what I'm doing. Okay, it's not happening now. But I should have warmed up. Even at this moment, my fingers were not, my hand was not really yet on my normal level. And Akali played it just nice. There is nothing to be denied here. Here I was checking if maybe on the dragon I can do a play. But when I was checking, it was already, Kayn was just dead. So I'm now facing here an Akali who has 4 kills. Gunblade, large road. Worst case. Really worst case. I was super mad. She even found here always my vision ward. as you can see, because I love to place it here. She always finds it. She's wasting some time for that, so that is actually quite nice. She's not understanding. If she wants to kill it, it's 4 hits. So that minion position is always in the perfect position that she never can really go for the proxy. She needs to decide, do I kill it or do I go for the proxy? So that really denies her the proxy. So it was kind of fine. And yeah, I'm investing here 75 gold always. But she's not proxying me. So this is, I really hate proxying. So I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, okay, you take my ward. But it was designed for me, or that ward was designed as part of my strategy just to not get proxied. And the worst thing about it is actually that Kayn always comes to gank the Akali lane, which has 4 kills. And I'm like, bro, really? Really? What did I just watch? Why you're coming here to this lane? But I guess Kayn was just thinking, I really want to help here. Maybe he wants to also warm up. I don't know. But it's another kill for the Akali lane. Now I see here that Zoe, and wow, just a thumbs up. That Zoe is just incredible. You will see more of her. She's just amazing. And she's the clear MVP of this game. Good thing now for me is I can push out again this wave. So even though that Akali is super ahead, I'm not really so far behind. I have all the experience, so I get most of the experience. I get my static gold income. Yes, that Akali is very snowballed, but I'm catching up. Yeah? I'm slowly catching up. It's still not perfect, so let's be honest. Akali has 5 kills. I have just 2 assists. So there is a big difference here. But it's okay. It's the best I can do with the mental state I was in. Going again for the vision ward. This time I placed it here in that bush, because I knew already, okay, she wants to always kill it. So maybe she's just surprised to find where it is now, and she will check the bush and then she will waste even more time. But yeah, doesn't look really good for me. They're going now for the Herald, I think it is. I really just hope that my team doesn't tries to make a play here. But we are fighting apparently. So I'm trying to hit my stun. Nice dodge here by Akali. Now the Galio ult as well. I'm placing a quite nice ultimate. In the end, it's just a zoning ultimate. Doesn't hit my Q. I'm not really into the fight. We lost Lulo on the way. And now I'm blocking, at least wasting some time. But in the end, it's just... Again, we are just we are just behind. And yeah, if you look at that Anivia, it's very passive. There is, I wouldn't say so much great about what I did. The only good thing I did was just not feeding. Okay, I was having thoughts of, okay, I need to make a play happen. Yeah, and I just didn't saw an angle. Here, by the way, Akali, I don't know why she went that way. Okay, she just has low health. So at least getting here the push. And as you can see, okay, I'm not feeding. Getting here my gold income, but again, it's too passive. Didn't find here any angle to make anything happen. I was just happy that Zoe was just very ahead, but I was more in a mood of, okay, I don't care. I won here already 2 games, yesterday and the day before. I will still try my best, yeah. If I lose it, it's not the worst. I'm still diamond free, so I will still be in a good spot. Here I saw a play happen at the dragon, so I teleported in because I saw the Akali TP as well. And here I just could have, here I just needed to TP in. Yeah. The problem though is this still finds a good Q. I'm playing very aggressive. I didn't saw that Zoe and Kayn are actually not in the fight, so Zoe, our player who was ahead, she's not in the fight. and that just means I die. So looking at my performance, you could say, okay, this bird is just the worst bird you have ever seen. I would agree with it, to be honest. But I needed to TP here, yeah, because imagine I would have not been here, Akali would have insta-engaged. So I needed to be there. I could have played the fight a bit different. I was just not seeing that, or not checking that Zoe actually was playing very defensive, or very far behind, because scared of Akali, of course. So I gave away now a kill. And guys, I was like, I remember at this point I was really, okay, whatever. You won so many games, try your best, play it out, whatever. Do your best, don't worry, play your game, and you will see if you can make something happen. If not, it's fine. I was really trying to motivate myself somehow, because look at it, we are 5k gold behind. And here was really my thinking, okay, I need to make a play happen. I need to do something. I really need to force something. So I grouped up with my team. We at least get now the turret. So this is something at least good. The problem though, look what the enemy team is doing. So Galio is pushing with Herald top lane. So the one time I leave top lane, there is a Herald. And Akali is pushing bot lane. Here I decided also, small secret, I didn't want to face Akali anymore. I went to Galio, and now the problem is, because I want to stun up Galio, he's just teleporting back. It's really, the worst things that can happen in this game are happening to me. I was definitely not having a great game, but you can also say this was really unlucky game timers, that Akali found here that double kill on the bot lane. That my Kayn came and just died. Now when there is a Galio, he finds the perfect angle on teleporting back into mid lane. I was really annoyed by that shit. I was really saying, okay, they played very well. What they did was just amazing. I was just astonished. Even though I was super frustrated, I was astonished. Okay, that was just a great play by them. I mean, pushing 2 side lanes and then the Galio TP back into mid lane. Beautiful stuff. I don't give up. I'm still playing the game. Now at least the game is a bit more open. So that means I'm not really forced anymore to protect any towers. I will still do it. But as you can see, I'm grouping up now with my team. Because the only way to come back into this game is, if we even can come back into this game, is by grouping. If I'm on the side lane, there is nothing we can do. Lee Sin wonderful kick onto Lulu. Lulu just dies. So even my grouping is not helping. So I was a bit annoyed by that. Get to the stun on the Lee Sin. At least something, but not much. Now I'm playing a bit with the Galio. Could have picked up my blue buff. But I actually wanted Zoe to have the blue buff, because she was just fed. We didn't pick up the Akali yet, but Akali goes now for the all-in. I'm blocking here 2 members out of the fight, so at least my team can kill here the fat Akali. It's a shutdown, so that's very rare for us now. So at least that was one positive thing about this game, where it did have a positive impact. Now finding here a wonderful wall. They're heavily engaging on us, but remember Akali is already dead. Beautiful team fight here, and I think I played the team fight quite nice, to be honest. Trying to hit my Q here, he's spacing it quite well. So, not a one team fight, but at least something. At least something. And when I saw the team fight happening, I at least had more hope that we can hold on for a bit longer. Because if Akali does more of those plays, 2 more plays like that, and we can make something happen. Because apparently I can really space here the Galio with my wall, and Lee Sin will be always going in. So if we are killing Akali and Lee Sin and then follow up later on the Galio and Corki, we can maybe turn this game around somehow. I have my rocket belt, so I was super happy at least that I was not feeding First of all, because let's remember this Akali was 8-1 and I just died one time. That's super important, guys. Okay, if you want to learn something from a game which is super losing, don't feed. I'm seeing here another fight occurring, and I just snipe here the Akali, get here some free money. And now it's, I think, dragon fight sooner or later, so that's why we are grouped up. Try to make here a play happen on the Galio. Unfortunately, it's just so tanky, so I don't want to really focus the Galio. But he was just the only target I saw, so I went for it. The problem with Rocket Belt is just you want to hit the target which cannot escape or which you can kill. Here I'm zoning a bit with my ultimate. I went a bit slower, but I placed my ultimate now in a very nice position. Galio just fails his E. Yes, Lee Sin is here, but we are grouped up as 4. They are not grouped up. We just killed the Lee Sin, and this is a beautiful comeback kill just by grouping up. Just by grouping up. Again, let's remember 2 minutes before we were 5k gold behind. Now it's just 3k gold. And at this point, you just have to blame either Akali for going in and just dying 2 times in a row, or by the enemy team playing a 4 versus 5. Now find here another wall on the Galio. It's quite tanky, but now we have a Vayne. So the Vayne does actually a lot of damage against champion who is stacking health and just have magic resist at this moment. So this is quite nice. We're getting here a bit of comeback, only 2k gold difference. I went here a bit for that vision. What the problem is, I saw already, okay, they're going for Baron. If I just go now to Baron, I probably would just die. I don't have much mana. I think the correct play for all of us would have been to stay. All of us had to stay, I guess. Or maybe even the best play would have been just to give the Baron. I went here super aggressive, trying to make something happen. But in the end, the wall was just bad. We're seeing here Galio goes now in. We're trying to make a play happen on the Galio. He's using his ultimate, and they're just getting out with the Baron. So again, you're making so beautiful comeback kills, and they're just getting the Baron. At least we get the Corki here, so that's something, but it's super annoying. Because now they have the Baron. I'm wasting here a bit of time from the Baron, so that's at least something. I have mana. And the enemy team is playing a bit my game, because I want to waste a bit of time here. I don't want to really fight, and I'm playing here a bit very safe. But I want to waste some time with my... Since I have mana, I can just do it. So he's doing amazing poke on the side. Has 11 kills already. But as you can see, since some minutes, I'm not playing for sides anymore. I really don't want to play for sides anymore. I want to be grouped up with my team all the time. This is the only way we can win. Imagine, I will never kill Akali on the side lane. I will never kill Galio on the side lane. So I want to be grouped up. Yes, let them push a bit. Now, Lee Sin goes here for the all-in. Very badly played by me. I could have probably saved that. Saved the Lulu. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Here was like, okay, whatever. I don't stay here because I don't have any mana. And if they continue to push, I need my mana. They're playing it quite nice. The problem is Corki needed to push out top lane even further. So they would have 1-3-1. Now Akali is trying to make something happen with Lee Sin in our jungle and Nami, but Corki is not there. So I'm kind of joining. This is the only time since a long time that I'm side laning against Akali again, because I just have to take this wave at this moment. Don't have vision over that bush, so I will use my sweeper just to understand if Akali is still here. And they are wasting a bit their Baron, as you can see. Imagine Corki would have pushed top lane. Yeah. They're wasting a lot of the Baron. Yes, they are 3k gold behind, but it was not the greatest Baron play by them. Could have done so much more. And look at the experience. Akali is level 16, I'm level 18 already. Just dinked level 18. So even though I was not winning, or I was completely losing the lane, she was not killing me. I got all my experience. She was making quite nice plays. But I got my experience and I got my gold, my steady gold income. And since the last 5-6 minutes, I was here for the team. And here I really wanted to group again. So I was just pushing out that wave and already on my way to my team. I was late here already. So there is a fight happening. Akali goes super deep now. I'm doing here quite nice wall. Denying here the team. Quite nice ultimate also by me. He's in super low now and needs to flash out. We're finding here also the Galio. I'm waiting here for my wall. I have it already up, so I'm just killing him here now. Here I went for the flash because I thought I could make something happen. The flash was just useless. But this is a testosterone flash. This is just saying to the enemy team, no, we are winning this game. So even though this flash in terms of mechanical outplay doesn't bring you much, it's the psychological warfare that I'm playing here. So that flash actually won us the game because it just showed to them, bro, I don't care. I don't need my flash. It's like an arm. I don't need it, bro. And sis, we gonna win it even without my flash. And yeah, look, I went here. This is one of the rare choices where I went Verdant Barrier as third item. I didn't went for my Sonias, even though Sonias would have been quite nice too, but I thought double AP, I think it's quite worth it to have Verdant Barrier here already up in this game. Also prevent some Lee Sin Q plays on me, so it's quite nice to have it. So now I'm kinda want to get that blue. I was thinking, should I go bot lane first or blue buff? So in the end I decided here for the wonderful blue. Since Zoe didn't wanted it, I take it. Communication in our team was super silent. There was, after that last play, there was just the Lulu saying well played Ani, and I wrote back thanks, but real MVP Zoe. And then Zoe gave us the smiley. And what is very wonderful by that Zoe is actually she's going bot lane, as you can see here. I'm just checking if Akali might be roaming here, but she's just hiding on bot lane. Trying to make a play here onto the Corki. And as you can see, Corki is now here. He wants to really proc my Verdant Barrier, as you can see here, but he's going too far up using here a wonderful wall. He's forced to flash. And I was so happy about that flash, because normally you don't catch Corki with your wall trick. But I catched him and forced the flash. And as an Anivia, you are super happy about this. Because a Corki should be never flashing out of a wall like that. He always has his W. And forcing that out of the Corki while Baron is up, I was so happy about it. And you see I'm going super aggressive now. Again, I did my testosterone play and they give me here the respect, as you can see. So it's just snowballing my flash out play. Denying here the vision. Even I don't care, as you can see. So the testosterone play really works. We're getting here some good vision. Lee Sin finds now here an angle onto me, but the good thing is I completely denied them the play. We are all out. Yes, Lulu had to use the ultimate, but Akali had to also use the TP. And in the end, they get nothing. They cannot start the Baron at this moment. Yes, Lee Sin finds me now, and he doesn't play on me, but I'm like, okay, this was it. So in the end, I'm super happy, because they kind of used now a lot of stuff. Galio ulti, Lee Sin ulti, Nami ulti. And we just, what did we use? The Lulu ultimate. TP him back into mid lane. And I was looking actually. I was looking to make something happen here. I have my Hexac Rocket Belt sooner or later up. I'm going super testosterone, aggressive Galio engages on me. But I get Lulu shield and I'm quite tanky too. I have 2 in my ultimate. Akali goes now for the all in onto my Vayne. And she just dies. Wonderfully played here. And I'm using my wall trick on the Corki and the Galio, and in the end we kill them both. And Wayne gets here a quarter kill, I get here 1 kill. And look guys, we're going now to finish out this game. We were 5k gold behind. Akali had, I think, 8 kills, 1 death. I think I had 0 kills, 1 death, 2 assists. Crazy. Crazy what mental does to you. What testosterone flash does to you. And just grouping. Just grouping. And of course, MVP Zoe. Without Zoe, we would have not won that game, for sure. It was me supporting that Zoe. But the last play was quite well played here by me. If actually going here for a fight while Corki doesn't have flash, they used a lot of ultimates. I think it was quite nice. I really woke up in the late game, as you saw. My early was completely passive, too passive. I didn't feed, but I was not impacting at all, and Akali just ran over me. But this is a bit the problem of Akali. She's amazing early into Anivia. She's also amazing mid-game side laning. So that's why as Anivia you want to a bit deny the side laning, okay? You don't want to be stuck with her forever. As soon as the game breaks, yeah, take some waves, but then group with your team. Try to make something else happen on the map. Because if you're staying 1-to-1, sooner or later Akali will get the kill on you. And grouping is just so important. I think if you want to summarize this game is, yes, you can neutralize, even though I played quite bad in the early game. It didn't really matter that Akali had so many kills. She could never really kill me under my turret. She was doing some quite nice plays, actually getting some plays, proxy kills, a lot of kills. So I could not really handle Akali as well. But what really brought me the win was grouping at the correct moments, even though my first TP play didn't work out. But I still continued to group. Not so much side laning, but a lot of grouping. And mental, okay? My mental was really stable in this game, even though I had also negative thoughts. But I kept my positive mental. There was one point in this game, I don't remember where it was, but where I wanted to do a tilted play happen just because I want to make something happen. I didn't went for it, and I was so happy about this decision. I had a cool mental, and in those games you need it. Even though your Akali is 8-1, resistance, just play the best game you can play, and have some fun with it. And that's it. Guys, if you have questions, I know it's not really me doing crazy outplays or whatever, but I hope you still had fun. Also, congrats to the Akali. I think her first 15 minutes were nearly perfect. The only wonderful thing would have been also a solo killer on me, then would have been perfect. And really respect also to my team. No one was flaming. They were all doing their stuff, and of course well played Zoe. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is World Peace, and leave a like, leave a sub and a comment. Thank you guys. Ciao ciao.